friends. I am so excited to be back with you. How have you been? What are some of the things you've been doing? Oh, I am so excited to be here and share some time together, to encourage each other, to help each other through some things, maybe some feelings or some experiences that we've had that maybe we had a hard time getting through, or maybe it was something that you faced and that you were brave and you tried something new and you want to be encouraging other people. I'm just so proud of you for showing up, and I just want to say that we are heading into a new season right now. This is during what is fall up here in the northern parts of the United States, and the leaves are about ready to change colors, and the wind has picked up a little bit with a chill in the air, and I just love this time of the season, and it's change, right? Things are happening, things that weren't like this just a few weeks ago. Change is just part of our life, and we have to find a way to be able to get through it. And change can be really, really good. And it can also be a little hard sometimes because it's not something that we're used to. So I have a great story for us. Oh, I did hear from someone who was telling me that they were changing schools because they moved. And they were a little bit nervous about that. And they had a lot of concerns about making new friends. Will they know what classroom to go into? And what about all the things that they used to like to do at the park that was near their house? Yeah, that's a lot to think about, right? But we take things one day at a time, and we are going to talk about how to be brave and what that means. Now, it means one thing, but for each person, it can feel different, and how we decide to be brave and what we do is up to us and to those around you that love you, that you trust, and that you can talk to. And if you go to church or a synagogue or anywhere it is that you might go to with your family, if you have trusted people there that you can talk to, that would be a good thing. Your parents, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, anyone that you feel that you can trust and that you're safe with. Your teachers at school, your counselors. There's lots of things that you can do, and lots of things that are around you to help you get through some of these times. But I'm excited because I'd like to read you this book, and this is for us to think about and to use to be able to start a conversation, to talk. Talking is really important. Sometimes we have feelings that we don't know how to explain, but the more we talk about it, we might be able to have someone help us come alongside and give us a name for it, or explain what it might feel like to you, and you can say yes or no, and then that's how we start to get through it together. Okay? So let's hear this story, and it's called When You Are Brave, and this is by Pat Zietlow Miller. I hope I said that right. I took a chance. But I'm really excited. So let's get ourselves all ready. Let's be willing to listen, right? And let's think about how this makes us feel. And maybe there's something in it that you might say, oh, I felt like that once. Or maybe you haven't. Maybe it's about something else, going to a doctor, getting a flu shot or a shot if you get those, or trying a new food, or flying on a plane. That's me. Going to the doctor, having to go to the hospital, maybe talking to a friend that wasn't kind to you, or you weren't kind to them and you want to go and say you're sorry, or going in to see a family member that's really sick. There's so many different things, especially nowadays, especially going back into situations where after COVID, not after, we're still in, but we're making each day count, right? And we're marching through to a new day. So here we go. Get yourselves ready. Ooh, I love that. It looks like the Northern Lights to me. Has anyone ever seen them? When you are brave, what will happen? Some days, when everything around you seems scary, you have to be brave. Brave as a bird that steps from its nest, hoping to soar through the sky. Brave as a dog that wanders for miles, searching for one well-known light. Oh, look at that. She's in a packed car. And I see someone waving. Do you think they're moving? I think so. They're talking about a bird leaving a nest, hoping it will fly. Maybe this person is moving away. Have you ever done that before? I have. Brave as a caterpillar that builds a bed, wondering when it will wake. Because some days are full of things you'd rather not do. Yeah. I've had days like that when I know I have to get some stuff done that I don't really want to do, but I need to do, because some of it is to help keep me safe, some of it's to help keep me healthy. Some of it is just following rules that are expectations for me to do, and I have to do them. Let's see, it says, like plunging into a pool all by myself, hoping you'll swim and not sink. Well, now I'm going to hop in on that one. Remember, never go into a pool all by yourself. But I did read ahead, and you'll see that she didn't really go in a pool by herself. Okay, be safe and think first. Or standing alone in front of a crowd, searching for one friendly face. Have you ever been in a school play? Up on the stage, or maybe giving a recital for dancing or piano, whatever great talent that you have? Or maybe putting on a magic trick. Or boarding the bus and riding to school, wondering what lies ahead. Oh yeah, we don't never really know what's going to happen in a day. We have expectations. We can expect things to happen, but we never really know. So for some, that might make them a little anxious or worried or nervous. At times like these, the world can seem too big, too loud, too much. Oh, it looks like they went into the city. Have you ever been into the city before? I live near New York City, and we go there and it's like a different world. Big, tall buildings and loud cars and people crossing, people talking. Some are not talking and some are crossing the streets. It's a whole different place than where I live. While you feel too small, too quiet, too tired, and just not enough See the little car down here? Here they are. Look at all those big buildings. They seem so small in such a big place. Look at that. And it's still dark out. Have you noticed how dark the pictures were? Do you think maybe that's about a little bit maybe how she's feeling too? That dark can make you feel scared and all alone. On those days, look deep inside to find courage you need. Where are they saying to look deep inside of? You. It might be hidden away. Deep inside of you. We're trying to find our feeling inside that doesn't make us feel lost and scared. That's called courage. Let's see. If you close your eyes and breathe, you will see it, shining its light in the dark, warm, steady, safe. Your light may be small to start, just a spark, but you can turn it into a flame. So it may be something inside of you that gives you hope, that you feel it. And the more we think about it, and the more we see ourselves rising up to the challenge, that little spark can grow and grow and grow inside of you into a flame. A flame can be big and bright, right? Picture it in your mind. Oh, look at her. All those little lights that she was feeling inside of her have sprouted and given her wings. Wings of hope. Wings of courage. Look at her face. How do you think she's feeling now? I think she's feeling hopeful, maybe excited, at peace, calm. Then imagine it becoming bigger and bolder. Look what's happening. Her light is going out all around her. Her light of hope and courage. You can make your courage so big it brightens your heart, fills your fingers, and flows to your toes. Look at all that light that's spreading out. She no longer sees it as darkness. She's seeing it in a whole new way. She made a choice to look deep inside of her to find that courage. And now, because she did, because she was brave enough to look inside, she found it. And it's starting to change things. What do you think that means? Think about what you're good at. Something you love. Here she goes. She's changing what she thinks about. She's not thinking about what's making her feel small anymore. She's thinking about what makes her feel good. And it's changing things around her and inside of her. So you can also think about someone who loves you. Oh, look at that. But look at the sky. What's changing? What's changing? No one else will see it, but you'll know you glow. And you'll know you are ready. Look at her face now. How do you think she feels? And what is she doing compared to last time? In the beginning, she was looking down. She had a frown. Now she's looking up and out, and she has a bit of a smile on her face. Here's that part. No matter how deep the water, how loud the crowd, how hard the ride, or how much there is to do, you might struggle, you might succeed. People might clap or laugh or not notice at all. No matter what happens, you'll be all right. They were taking a class picture, new class picture. Oh, those are always fun. We just had that happen where I work. Whew, that's a lot happening right there. But I was brave. Because once you find your courage, it's easy to use it again and again. The next time life seems scary or you start something new, you can remember when you were brave. Then you can stand straight and walk tall. Oh my, look what happened. She made it to her new place and she has on a cape. Why? Because she is her own superhero. She reached in and she found that courage and she didn't want to let go of it. And it is true. There are things that we're going to do and it may not turn out exactly how we had hoped. Or it may even turn out even better. But there is something that we can all say, is that especially for her, she tried and she found her courage. And each time you do, it gives you more and more courage. And you need to choose to look for it. And you'll find it right there inside of you. And it will help you through all those times that maybe you don't feel so brave, right? But then you'll remember a time that you were, and it made a difference, not only for you, but for whatever it was that you were doing. And that's where it becomes your superpower. Knowing you are as brave as a bird, a dog, and a caterpillar. Look at her. That was a tricky, hard move. She looked really sad and she probably felt very, very sad. But she did it and she got through. And I see that she made some new friends and she also made herself be brave because she found her courage. As brave as you. Look at that. Everyone came out to help. They were moving into a new home. And the sky has changed. It's more colorful. That's what I hope for you. And it can be found in you. When things get overwhelming, and it really can feel like that. But you have that choice in you to go inside and find that courage to help get you through. And once you weed out some of the things that may seem scary, and as you start to think about them, you're like, oh, well, I made a friend once. Or even if you have to go to the doctors and you need to get some blood work or whatever it might be, maybe one of the things we can try to remember is, this does look scary, but I know it's for me to stay healthy and safe, and it will be over in just a minute or two, and then I'll be on my way. And try it out and see. And each time you're going to find your way through it. And we are all over here cheering you on because we're all in this together. And we want to be as kind and as helpful as possible to each other, because you might be going through something that you can help a friend with, because maybe they're a little bit nervous and scared and sad too. And maybe you can give them some of your courage to help them be brave. Oh, I just love our time together. And I really hope that there was something in here that that can help you. And if you think it can help someone else, please be sure to tell them to come and join us and read our story along with us. And think about all the times that you might have had to reach in hard and find that courage in you. And I'm so proud of you. I hope that you had a great week coming ahead of you. And if something comes up, you'll remember this story about how you can be brave, because it's inside of you. Make a good choice. And if you need anything, please remember to reach out to all of your support system at school or at home, or your place where you celebrate at church, or your synagogues, or wherever that might be, your temples. And don't forget, give a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.